If, like me, you're dicing with death on the daily commute, maybe it's about time you invested in a motorcycle dashcam. This week I'm going to be reviewing the Innovv C5 motorcycle camera system. Hang around and find out what I think. Well, hello folks, thanks for stopping by again. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, smash the subscribe button and hit that bell as well so you get notified every time there's a new video. To all you clan members, thank you so much for your continued support. It's growing nicely folks, and I'm hoping with your support we can start doing some pretty cool things this year. I've got the garage to fill up and I'm looking at a few national and international possibly trips this year. We'll see how that goes. As ever, the workload is insane at the moment, but when I can, I'll get some videos together. I have loads of footage still from last year, still got 2 trips from Spain to edit, and there's the trip to Toro Adventure with TMF, Lamb Chop Rides and Richie Vida in a couple of weeks time. Thanks to Lamb Chops for letting that one out the bag. I really can't wait for that. It's going to be a great giggle. We've been trying to get together for years, workloads wouldn't allow, but it looks like the stars have aligned. So I cannot wait to hit those great Spanish roads with Toro Adventure and the lads. Anyway, on to this week's show. So as we all know, I had a few smashes in the last year or two. It's dislocated, hurts a lot. All on the daily commute, and every time I didn't have my helmet cam on. Sod's law. So I thought it was about time I invested in a bit of a dash cam, and through some research I found this, the Innovv C5 motorcycle dash cam system. Purely autonomous. Once it's all set up, you literally turn the ignition on and it starts recording straight away, and there's even a delay so that once the engine stops, for another 10 seconds it carries on recording. It's got motion sensors built in, so if the bike gets a sudden jolt whilst it's parked and you're away, it can also record that. The camera itself records in 1080p and up to 60 frames per second, so exactly the same as I use for my headcam footage. It's great quality. The camera itself has a 120-degree view angle lens with a Sony CMOS image processor. You can get up to 3 meter cable length between the camera and the hard drive unit, meaning it will fit every bike out there. The whole unit's totally waterproof, meaning once it's in there, that's it. You do not need to worry about this system. It literally is plug and play, set it up and forget. It does the job. I've been using this for about 8 months, 9 months now, never let me down. The unit itself has Wi-Fi, so it can connect to your phone with the Innovv app, so you can adjust all the settings, view the footage, do everything you need right there from your phone. It's a great little system. The whole unit mounts right here under the back seat. And there it is, it's the whole thing there. And as you can see, as soon as I switch the engine on, it comes. That's the green light, established the Wi-Fi connection, and that's it, it's now recording. Switch her off and watch, it still records up to 10 seconds later. Installation itself is really simple. It took Mooley and I a little bit of time to fabble our way through it because we'd never done it before. However, for you, I've recorded the whole thing, and next week will be the full installation bit. So check that one out. Like I said, I've been using this system non-stop for about 8 months now. The only issue I had initially was the connection into the live feed for the power from the ignition. I tried to cut in using one of those cable block connectors. Don't do that, solder it in. I got BMW to do it, and it has worked faultless ever since. So, would I recommend the Innovv C5? I spent 170 of my own hard-earned pounds on this. I bought it from Innovv UK. They've been great. Any issues that I had with the installation, they were top-notch, and the correspondence to help get it going even invited me to their HQ, where we tried a couple of different units before we narrowed it down to the actual live feed, which was my issue, not theirs. Absolutely 100% recommend this. They now do a 2-camera system, which will give you that added bit of security if you so wish. Whether you go one camera or two camera, the Innovv system is top notch. It really is. Totally recommend it. The footage is great quality. Just remember to wipe the lens on the camera before each ride. That's something I haven't done umpteen times, and then when you look back on the footage, it doesn't look as great because the camera lens itself is dirty. So every time that you wipe the visor or your head cam, if you're wearing one of them, don't forget to wipe the dash cam camera. Just a quickie this week then, folks. As I said, next week will be the installation vid, and after that will either be one of my Spain trips from last year featuring Evil Ched Neville launching his Thruxton over the roundabout. Or it might be one of the first vids from the motovlog meetup with Toro Adventure. But hopefully I'm back into the groove now with the weekly vids. Anyway folks, thank you very much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Keep hitting the subscribe button, keep hitting the thumbs up or the thumbs down, leave me a comment, share the vids and spread the love. But most importantly folks, get out there whenever you can and live your life.